Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk.
We are in the Starbucks line getting a puppuccino.
Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So we got something a little bit interesting I wanted to talk about. If you're a fan of this Marvel season, I'm super happy for you and you're going to be excited by this video. But if you're someone that just isn't into the Marvel season like I am, then this isn't the best thing you want to hear, but it's not all doom and gloom, I'm pretty sure. So Marvel.com has a podcast called This Week in Marvel, and it's actually a pretty interesting listen. I almost listened to the whole thing, but Ben Walker over on Twitter summarized this really well. There was a podcast, and Donald Mustard was in it. That's amazing. I just interviewed his brother recently. If you want to check it out, it's right here on the title card on this video. So anyway, there was like an interview / conversation that Donald Mustard had with Marvel, and it was actually a pretty interesting listen. I got to the part where Final Fantasy VII was his inspiration for making games with him and his brother. And Final Fantasy VII is a really good game, so it's pretty crazy. And the fact that they kind of just no-lifed that game because they didn't have a memory card. It's a really interesting listen. I would highly recommend you guys check out this podcast. I'll leave a link in the description. I would recommend listening to it. It's actually not bad. But Ben Walker on Twitter basically summarized everything that was said during this podcast. So it says here, Fortnite's story and the structure is planned out for many years, and we're only 3 years into an arc we have way planned out. There's some really good hints at the mythology of Fortnite in this season right now, as players start to understand why Thor is losing his abilities, and that's all stuff that's part of the narrative. The story of Fortnite is kind of this nexus of all of these realities, and that's been important to this narrative from the start. Bombshell, Donald Mustard confirms that us speculating where the meteor would land in Chapter 1 made him change his mind. I wonder if there are other recent times where our storyline theories influenced Epic's own timeline. The entire Rip Tilted meme influenced Epic to change the course of the meteor in the sky to bait us into thinking that it would hit Tilted. Same with their signs and marketing for that event. Mustard confirms that the 0 Point reorganized all the matter on the Chapter 1 island and created this new island. The reason we call this season Nexus War is because this is the start of lots of stuff we have planned for many years with this Marvel integration. This is not the end, this is the beginning. We thought a good character to start this up would be Deadpool. Mustard hints at MODOK coming to Fortnite soon, and that's everything from the podcast. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go in order with these tweets, and I'm going to kind of just give my thoughts and opinions with each thing. So first off, Donald Mustard says that the Fortnite story and the structure is planned out for many years, and we're only 3 years. He says we're only 3 years into this. So Fortnite, I think, is going to be around for a very long time. That's something that I'm very excited to hear about. I'm glad that they actually have plans for this game in the long term, and it's not just going to die out. They have a lot of plans for that, so that's a good thing. And the tweet here where it says, the 0 Point reorganized all the matter on the Chapter 1 island and created this new island, which pretty much cements the idea that they're never going back to the Chapter 1 map. I didn't think the Chapter 1 map would make the game any better. I don't think it would bring any players back by any stretch. Yeah, it would be fun, it's all nostalgia, but is it really going to play the same with all the new weapons and all the new gadgets that we have now? I don't think it would, really. I mean, I have no idea. I can't prove that it would be, but I think we all miss the old map for the nostalgia. But I do really wish we had a glimpse of getting that map back, but with this, it doesn't seem like that's even going to happen unless something crazy happens with like the Nexus and stuff like that. And then finally, I want to mention here, he says the reason we call this season Nexus War is because this is the start of lots of stuff we have planned for many years with this Marvel integration. This is not the end. This is the beginning, and they said that we thought a good character to start this would be Deadpool. It looks like that this Marvel integration is going to be in the game for a while. I don't think we're going to be getting a Marvel Battle Pass every season. I'm seeing people saying that. They're like, we're going to get a Battle Pass of Marvel every single season. That is absolutely not what's going to happen. I feel like we've kind of had this already. I mean, remember, think about it. We had the Thanos mode, we had the other Thanos mode, we got a whole season centered around Marvel, so it just kind of makes sense for them to really be integrated with Marvel. But the fact that Marvel is really taking over the storyline, I feel like it's just a little bit disinteresting to me. I think a lot of people would rather an original storyline and not be intertwined with different realities. But I guess if we didn't have this, then we would never be getting any Marvel characters, Marvel skins, or anything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, the Marvel skins are fantastic. I will never complain about that. The Marvel skins are top notch. They're really good, high quality. It gets to be a bit much. I'm actually somewhat enjoying this Fortnitemares update, even though the ghost can be kind of annoying. I don't want to keep complaining about the game. I really don't. I love Fortnite. I really just don't want to mindlessly complain about the game, but I'm having a decent time with Fortnite right now. And it's nice because there's no superpowers everywhere. There's no Iron Man. There's no craziness going on with stuff like that. It's a different feeling to the game, and it feels somewhat like Fortnite. It does not feel like a Marvel Avengers 2 video game that I'm playing right now. It's so funny because when you go to the home screen, it looks all Halloween-y, it's Fortnitemares, and then when you go to the Battle Pass, it's all Avengers, and it just reminds me, I'm like, we are really stuck in this. We are really having to deal with this entire Marvel season, which I'm excited that they're experimenting with different things, but I really hope that we don't get anything like this again. I already made a video talking about how I think that they should never really try to do this again, because it really gets boring really fast, even if you're a diehard Marvel fan, which I know Donald Mustard is, and with all due respect, not everyone is into it. Not everyone wants to see Marvel stuff 24/7. I like to watch the Avengers movie every once in a while. I think everyone likes that movie. It's a good movie. Do I want to see and play the game all the time? Do I always want to see Marvel stuff in my face all of the time? No. That's not what Fortnite is to me. Fortnite had originality. Fortnite had character. Fortnite actually had an identity. When you made Deadpool the secret skin, it was cool at first. Then we got Aquaman and we're like, okay, hopefully they don't do this again. And then we got the whole Marvel season. From what he's saying here in the podcast, it really does seem like that he's really on board with just moving on with Marvel and actually continuing it, as well as just with these other collabs. And I listen, collabs were cool. I liked collabs when they were few and far in between. And speaking of few and far in between, I want to take you to this tweet right here. It actually got deleted from Twitter, and I do believe I actually have the original tweet here. It said, I think I speak for the majority here when I say that nobody wants more collab seasons. Sure, maybe little kids like it, but the loyal Fortnite fans who love original content, battle passes, and lore do not. Please keep the collabs small and restrict them to the item shop, #AdNight. Now, he did end up deleting this tweet. I think he was half serious with this, but I do kind of agree. I wish the game would be more original and not so focused on having collabs 24/7. And J Cry Create, who actually has made art for Fortnite, very professional looking art, very good renders and all that, has actually said, I have very similar thoughts. Collabs are cool, but the more they happen, the less special they become. Ever heard of inflation? I mean, it's without a doubt obnoxious that we have to deal with a season completely dedicated to a collaboration. I guarantee you, any collabs that we've liked before, even if it was like Marshmello, or if it was any other sort of collab like Travis Scott, and it took over the entire season, you would get bored of it. You would get tired of it. And to me, I am just so not into this season. I have more fun playing creative than anything else. The matchmaking portals are super fun. You can literally play different modes with people because it's actually matchmaking. Like, you click on it and you actually can play with other players. You don't have to have a party with you. It's amazing. That's the way I like to play Fortnite right now, is by playing these mini games and these custom maps, because I'm just not having fun running around playing Avengers 2. You know what I mean? Fortnitemares is pretty fun, but once that's gone, it's going to go back to Avengers 2 all over again. So I want to know, guys, what do you think about it? I don't hate Fortnite. I never will. All I'm saying is that this season is just not for me. In terms of theme, it 100% is definitely just not for me. I like Avengers every once in a while, but do I like it for 2 months, 3 months straight? Absolutely not. That's it for the video today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know with a like, but only if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and turn on the bell just so you get all my latest uploads. And comment down below, what are your opinions of what I talked about today? I would love to know. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you'd like to use me for supported creator, my code is ITF. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all later. See ya.